All right, so just a quick summary of the end of unit test that I use for this unit. So in your in the file, the introduction, if you go to assessment, you're going to see a couple of different files here. Now you've got these are PDFs and Word documents that they're exactly the same. The reason these are PDFs is because it makes it easier to add to the workbook file if you want to. So practice test. Oh, let's just have a look at the. Oh, hang on, I'll do this one. Practice test. Okay. So it's 4 parts: defining key terms, and then short answer questions. And these are a couple of the guiding questions. Usually, yeah, short answer questions. And then what I do is I give them an unseen study, and they have to identify the parts of the study. And then I give them a problem, and they have to design an experiment to try and solve that problem. So really trying to hit a range of levels of thinking here, from surface level memorization of vocabulary to understanding a little bit more complex guiding questions, to identifying basic details of a study, to then going over to apply that and create their own way of designing a study. So it is it's hitting a wide range of levels of learning. So that is the practice test, and then the real test is here. Okay, it's out of 25. So yeah, key terms, the other short answer questions, and here is the study. This is actually a really interesting study about injecting the amygdala of rats with serotonin and then measuring their attack latency. And you could even use this in your course. It's not in the textbook. I found it afterwards, and also I wanted to have an unseen study that they wouldn't have no way of knowing about. But yes, pretty interesting study. And then, yep, they identify the parts here, and then the problem here I've given them is, right, does watching TV make children healthier? And so then they have to summarize, right, well, how would you actually test that experimentally? And then they identify some parts. All right, so that's the test. So yeah, if you like, what I like to do is I get them to do the practice test, and for practice test for homework, or at least before the test begins, and then just mark that as a class. I don't collect them and mark them individually. It takes too much time. But yeah, pretty simple. That's the test.